We are currently in Copenhagen, Denmark, and today we'll be heading to Lake Como in Italy. It is a 16-hour drive, and we'll be going there because we have bought an apartment which I will eventually move into over the next couple of months, maybe Q1, Q2 in 2026. So I'll be documenting the process, how we're going to take over the apartment, I'll be showing you the apartment, and I'll be documenting my life there because it is going to be quite a lot different to how it is today. This is where it starts. So we are currently in Germany, as you can see by the Autobahn, and we have around 9 more hours to go. We have driven 6.5 so far, so staying strong. All right, it is currently day 2, and as you can see, the apartment looks a mess. It looks a little better from when we got here. This is what we're working with currently. Yep, it's not ideal, but it is the foundation for this whole apartment. This entire wall behind me will get taken down in a couple of weeks or months because there's another room there which is about the same size as this. So we'll get one huge living room, and my setup will eventually be somewhere around here depending on how it all looks. As you can see, we have a lovely view of the Lake Como. You can see we have a small parking lot and a very small harbor where we eventually will put our boat. So very exciting stuff. And we have already put together the stereo, so we need a TV here, but as I said before, the wall will get taken down, so it'll be interesting to see. We have some stuff here already. The car was loaded, so we have unloaded most of it, but you can see that it is not ideal still. And yeah, look at this. This light is so annoying. I'm half Turkish, and these are the lights you'll find in Turkey. Just pure ice white lights, which are very annoying to look at. So we will get these replaced probably within the week. And also just look at the floor. It is so cold. We also have the door open in the other room, so that's probably why. But this floor is incredibly cold. So yeah. I have a lot of work to do. I am a Webflow website developer, and most of my clients are very active in December, which is odd. So yeah, I'll show you some of that, and yeah, looking forward to it. Let's go.
Alright guys, so I just want to touch on something real quick. This is my life as a entrepreneur, if you can call it that. This is crazy. I've had more tabs open than this. I've actually counted them, and I've made a dedicated post on LinkedIn that I have 104 of them. Look at this. It's completely crazy. Yeah. And this is just how it gets when you have so many different projects and clients, and you have to find out a bunch of stuff, and I want to keep the tabs open in case I need them. this is just how it gets. It always ends up like this. And what I want to tell you is that many people who want to be self-employed, they neglect LinkedIn a lot. I don't know how big LinkedIn is in other countries. I'm guessing it's bigger than it is in Denmark due to it's a very small country. But even in Danish, I'm getting a decent amount of interaction from each post with some high quality photos, of course. And even though that it takes a bit of time to do so, I think it's pretty important because most people are very scared to put themselves out there. But my logic is that they every day more people get active, and one more person, sorry, joins LinkedIn and gets online. So every day that you're not putting yourself out there, it's just another day where someone else has the opportunity to do so. So I just think that it's so important to get yourself out there, try to build your personal brand, build your brand with the clients, because my clients are on LinkedIn. They like my posts. I connect with them. I connect with people similar to them. And this just builds up a great catalog of content that you can post. And you can see I don't even need to do much. I mean, it's just videos. This is just a clip from a podcast. And yeah, this is also a clip. And yeah, I think it's very important to do so. But of course, everyone to their own. But get yourself out there if you want people to see you, because you can have the best product, of course, but if no one knows that you exist, it doesn't really matter.
So it seems that my hard work has paid off because I've just gotten off a call with a potential client, and it is pretty likely that she will make the deal with me. She negotiated a bit on the price, and I just figured that instead of arguing back and forth over the phone while I'm in Italy and she's in Denmark, that it'll just be easier to just say, okay, fair enough. But then you have to A, give me a good review on Trustpilot, and B, we'll make some LinkedIn posts together, which I just showed you before how powerful that can be. And she thought that was nice, so I'll get the final verdict tomorrow. But my gut feeling is saying that I will get it, and that we'll create this awesome page. It's a really nice idea for a website, and it is very well laid out, and there has gotten much thought into it, which sometimes can be a rarity. So I always appreciate people who are due diligent and who have actually thought about what they want, because some people just want a website and because they know that they should, and that's kind of a bad mindset to have, because then there is no value on the website. And just to touch quick on value, it's so important for you to create value for your clients, of course, but to also communicate it. So many people actually have a good client, have a good product, or they are very nice to work with, and the whole package may be very good. But if you cannot convince or convey that message to your client, then they will not be so likely to make a deal with you. Because I've learned from my years as a web designer, I've been full-time for many years, and it is only based on trust. And if you have a shared goal with the client, so the client cannot drop the website, or you, in this case me, because they know I can deliver, and because that they need the product, and I don't want to drop the client because they're a high value client for me, they're easy to work with, and we're gonna make something great. Then both our paths align, and then there is no friction. The problem occurs once they get irritating to work with, which is very rare, but it happens, and it has happened. I've even been in a legal case in Denmark, which I of course won. So he's not seeing this, but that was a very nice feeling. Where was I? Value. You need to stay aligned with your client. Tell them where you are providing value. I'm a perfectionist when I'm making websites, so I will often spend my nights tweaking little things that they are probably never going to notice. But some visitors may do so, and I always think that the small parts tell a big story. So you can learn a lot about somebody based on small things. So for example, I'm in Italy now, close to Milan, and when I went to Milan a couple years ago with my high school, we were sitting in a restaurant, and I'm always very polite because I've been raised that way when I'm in a restaurant. So I always say thank you, yes please, and the food tastes amazing. If it did, of course, only if it did. I'll also be the first to tell them if they have gotten something wrong, but yeah, that you can't have the one without the other. And I remember one of my friends saying to me, why are you being so polite? Why are you saying thanks? Because they get paid to do this, like you're paying for their service. And I just felt that that was a terrible mindset and overall perspective to have, because you lose nothing by just being nice and being polite to people. And that was just a small thing, and it also showed his whole image. I knew the guy, of course, quite well, and that in particular just made me realize that small things really have a huge say. So be careful if you feel something. Also in choosing your clients, if you're sitting with a client during a meeting and you feel something is off, try to think a bit more about that, because my legal case, I should have done so. I didn't. I was like, there's something odd about this guy or this website. He wanted it rushed. It was only within a week, and it was quite a lot of pages. I think it was 9 or 10 pages for that whole project within a week. That's very fast. And I just remember thinking there was something wrong, but yeah, I didn't. I didn't go any further. I delivered the website, and then of course once I sent the invoice, things got messy. So yeah, quite a bit of lessons, but I hope you can use them and just really think with your gut sometimes. All right, we're taking a quick break from work and we are going to work on our Duolingo instead. So as you can see, we have 122 days up. So let's get towards the actual lesson. And let's learn some Italian. Mi sono persa. So I know that this means I'm lost. Yep.
Tu non sei di Roma, vero?
You're not from Rome, right? So we say, no, io sono americana e mi sono persa. Vorrei andare in America con il mio ragazzo. Andare. Oh my god. La stazione. Let's go. And then we get a zero mistakes. Okay, interesting. Then we get the great ad, which, yeah, I had this subscription, but it's so bad. So I would never recommend anyone actually buying this. I'm only doing this Duolingo because of the streak I already have. So, I mean, there's no point of, yeah, not doing so. And there we go. So this is basically just for fun. I mean, it's just a bit of practice. And I imagine I'll get to learn Italian a lot quicker when I actually move here and speak with the local people, of course. So yeah, let's go. This floor, which is very cold, will eventually get replaced with planks, but that is also something that is going to happen once the wall gets down probably, and we'll probably move the kitchen as well. I'll just show you outside real quick because it is lovely. We are in December, but I mean, I'm now going outside in a t-shirt, so it is not too bad at all. This is our balcony, goes all the way to here. And as you can see, we have this lovely, lovely chair. Actually, our main chairs should get delivered today, but if you have ever been to Italy, planning is not one of their strengths, so it will probably deliver in the next week or maybe never. So we are prepared to go out and buy some actual chairs because, yeah, this is not ideal, but yeah, you can see Lake Como, it's lovely. People are already out on the boats. I think these are taking some pictures, which are very nice. It's a very beautiful lake. And remind you guys, this is in the winter. It's currently in December, so we've been here in the summer many times and it's just lovely. But yeah, I'm outside in a pole right now and it's not too bad. And when you think the day couldn't get any better, look what has arrived. It is of course the chairs. So keep in mind, this is all temporary. We just need some furniture because we have nothing right now. So yeah, I'll show you this once we get it done. Right, so it is currently day 3, and to my big surprise, the chairs that were delivered were actually just a mattress, the 4th mattress, which we already had cancelled. So my original prediction by the chairs not arriving was true, because this is Italy and this is just how it works. So now we're heading towards a mall to get some Wi-Fi and also to buy a television. So let's go. And look what is here. We have of course the new television and more importantly the world's smallest router. I'm not actually sure if this is the smallest router in the world, but I've never seen anything like it, so I'm just gonna say that it is. And to end off this video, look at these beautiful, beautiful clouds over the lake. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, and also, look at this. We've got some slippers, so I'm not freezing to death here. It's actually not too bad right now in terms of the temperature, but yeah, it gets cold. It gets cold pretty fast. So yeah, this has been the video. It's coming to an end. In the future videos, I'll do more of my everyday life here. This has been a moving process from Copenhagen, Denmark to Lake Como. So the next video will probably be here as well. So how my everyday life will be. And in a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, we'll head back to the to my home in Copenhagen, and we'll film that as well. So yeah, loads more coming. Let's go.